So, my friend, I want to ask you, have you been listening to some of my podcasts for a while and identified for yourself all the areas that you feel your business could be better in? Maybe you just are so busy you haven't yet mastered the working as much as you like bit. Or maybe you're just not bringing in the money, like you're struggling with the income, or it's just not enough. Well, it's time for us to have a conversation. In the show notes, there is a link to my evolution call. If you're a dance boss and you are ready to take action, let's have a chat and let's see where I can take you. Hello and welcome, lovelies, to the Ultimate Dance Business Podcast. My name is Deborah Laws, the dance business expert. My passion is to help you turn your passion into profit while guiding you to work less and earn more. I'm super excited to share interviews with you that I know will inspire and motivate you in your schools, as well as my solo shows where I shall be sharing some great tips and strategies. So if you love the show, please do remember to review, subscribe, and share it with your fellow dance boss friends. So let's get stuck into the business of dance. Hello, good day to you all. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And wherever you are listening to this podcast, whether you're driving to the studio or doing your washing, thank you for coming in and spending a few minutes with me. Now, today I wanted to talk to you specifically about a few top tips in terms of writing the copy, which is the text, when you're doing posts and ads on social media. So there are 7 key areas that make up something that we call a story post. Now, a story post is when you take people on a little journey in your marketing, however that is, whether it's in a flyer or whether it's on, as I said, a social media post. There's a little story that you can take people on that works really, really well. So this is what's called storytelling marketing. And it's very similar, actually, to film writers, to people that write scripts for dramas. In fact, it pretty much turns up everywhere in any story that is ever written about anything. So when we take that same kind of strategy and we add it into our marketing, it's something that people are used to and they can really relate and associate themselves with. So these are the 7 things that you should consider when you're trying to write some really great marketing materials and a really, really great post. So the first of all, in our story, think of it like you're writing a film script. We have a person, and that person wants something. They are after something, they need something. And so this person in our marketing is likely to be somebody looking for a dance class. Maybe they're an adult and they're looking for a ballroom class or, any kind of adult class, adult tap class. Maybe they're a parent looking for a class for their student, but somebody wants something. And in our instance, it's going to be a dance class, potentially, or drama or singing, anything in performing arts. But they have a problem. So number 1 is person wants something. I'd love you to be writing this down, by the way. So number 1, person wants something. Number 2, person has a problem. Now, the problem is probably they want to go to a dance class, but they don't know where to find a dance class, or they don't know which one to go to. They want a good one, but they don't know, how do I know if it's a good one or a bad one? How do I go and even find one? How do I know they're reputable? So the problem is probably the person that is seeking a school. They don't know which one. But equally, if, for example, it was an adult class, it could be that what the person wants is an opportunity to make new friends and keep fit. But the problem is they're not quite sure what type of fitness class, they're not sure what type of dance class they potentially want in order to help them with the fitness and the friendships. So that was number 2, the problem. We need to work out what the person's problem is. Number 3, at the peak of their desire, a mentor appears. So this is what we call the hero in the story. So remember, we're relating this so that it's similar to like a film script. So at the peak of their desire, a mentor appears. So in other words, they've had a little look, they've had a little Google on social media or on the web, and they don't know. They might have landed on your website. They might have gone to a few others. They're feeling a bit overwhelmed. They don't know which one to go for. But then your beautiful advert arrives in their lap. Maybe it's a flyer that the child brings home from school. Maybe it's a poster they see up in the local library. Oh, I'm showing my age there. Maybe they see something as they're scrolling through social media, but you appear out of the blue, like a genie out of a bottle. And you seem to have a plan for them. So this is number 4. So number 3 was at the peak of their despair, a mentor appears. Number 4, the mentor gives them a plan. So I thought I would just share with you guys today the planners that I have produced for dance school owners, because these are flying out of Amazon like hotcakes. And if you don't have yours yet, then all you have to do is pop to Amazon and type into the search Deborah Laws, and all 3 books will come up. So the Ultimate Dance Business Planner I designed for you so that you had a little bit of a Deborah on your desktop. The planners are full of business training, tips, motivational quotes, things to do at the start of the month, things to do at the end of the month, ways in which you can plan out your marketing and your retention, and they are selling all over the world. So go to Amazon, grab your number 1 best-selling Ultimate Dance Business Planner, and enjoy mapping out the growth for your studio. So this is you. You're the mentor. You're the person. You're the hero that's going to solve their problem. And you say, hey, this is who we are. This is what we do. This is what we're offering. This is how we do it. And this are the benefits. And this is how great we are. And these are our testimonials. And these are all the people that love what we do. And the person reads your ad and goes, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. My problem has been solved. The magic genie came along and solved the fact I was looking everywhere for a dance class, because this is the one I've been looking for. So that was number 4. Okay, stay with me. Number 5 is the mentor calls them to action. So we're not asking them to pick up their sword. What it means is you're giving them the next step, the next logical step, so that they know what to do. So they came across you when they were in the middle of searching and they couldn't make up their minds who to contact. They found you. You sound amazing because you've put in your copy all the stuff about what class it is you're advertising. But then you tell them exactly what the next thing is. So is their call to action? Give me a call. And so you give them your telephone number. Is it email us to book? So there's your email address. Is it visit our website? And you give them a link to your website. Is it follow us on social media? Because you just want them to come and find you there. How do you want them to take that next step in getting closer to you and booking a class? So that's what we call a call to action. Number 6 is helps them avoid failure. So we now have told them how we're going to solve their problem. We've told them how amazing we are. We've told them what they need to do next. But what happens next is people can get a little bit lost in your enrollment process if we're not careful, if we haven't, created a really wonderful journey for them to go on, a nice, easy, simple, convenient way to sign up. So we need to help them avoid the failure of falling into the pit of, oh my gosh, it's so difficult to enroll for a class in that studio. It's so difficult to get hold of that person. It's so difficult when I'm on their website to find the class that I'm looking for. We need to help them avoid that failure. So we need to make sure that once they have done the call to action, that it's really simple and obvious what to do next. And then number 7 is it ends in success. Every story has a happy ending. Occasionally films don't. And those are the films where you just end up feeling like, just going off and feeling really miserable and sad because it didn't end like you wanted it to end. Most films end with a happy story one way or another. I can't name very many that don't. So of course, the happy ending is they found you, they enrolled, they came for a trial, they booked. Voila, they're now with you for the next 15 years or longer. So just running very quickly through that 7-point storytelling process once more, we had person wants something, person has a problem. At the peak of their despair, you come along. You give them a plan, you tell them all about you, you tell them what to do next, you make it super simple for them, and it ends with them enrolling. Next time, you write yourself an ad or you put something in a local Facebook community group, try using this 7-point storytelling process. You would be amazed at the results you get. I hope you loved that today. Take care. So, my friend, I want to ask you, have you been listening to some of my podcasts for a while and identified for yourself all the areas that you feel your business could be better in? Maybe you just are so busy you haven't yet mastered the working as much as you like bit. Or maybe you're just not bringing in the money, like you're struggling with the income, or it's just not enough. Well, it's time for us to have a conversation. In the show notes, there is a link to my Evolution call. If you're a dance boss and you are ready to take action, let's have a chat and let's see where I can take you.